If there's one thing in this world that I can't keep a secret, it would have to be this. I am a genuine food lover. Whether it be the basic snacks like popcorn or chips or almonds, the healthy stuff, whatever, or if it's some really good 4 to 5 star Gordon Ramsay styled cuisine straight out of the restaurants that I go to, I like to eat it. But that doesn't mean I like to eat all food. Call me a picky eater if you want, a stick in the mud. But the topic that I'm gonna talk about here is something that I would rather not eat. I'd more or less throw it in the dumpster and set it on fire, and not until it's thoroughly cooked, but to the point where it's reduced to nothing but smoke and mirrors. So what is it that I'm talking about? Well, it has to do with the recently made kid lunch pack from the big minds of the most popular YouTubers in the industry, Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul. They call it Lunchly, which is supposed to be a mega mix of the influencer branded foods and drinks that have been in stores for a bit. It's got a big combination of Prime Energy, Feastables chocolate, and a variation of food. So if you can tell by this, it's most likely going to be a competitor to Lunchables that make your own little factory processed lunch pack for kids that parents put in their lunch bag if they're too lazy to make lunches for their own damn kid. Not flaming your parenting style, of course, but I'm saying it's an option, you know? When I think of the influencers that are trying to promote these products of food and they want to make it better than their competitor in the market, they'll try to come up with all of these head-to-toe facts about their product and how it's so much better than their competitor because it's healthier and they have more nutrition facts. It's literally what Pokimane did with her Mina cookies deal. And this is exactly what Logan Paul is trying to do with his collaboration on Lunchy. He goes to Twitter to post about the facts with Lunchly, and he's saying stuff like, oh, there's 12 grams of protein per package, 360 calories per package. It's less than what Lunchables has. We're so much healthier than that, but did you forget that this is a factory-made snack? 12 grams of sugar per package. I'll keep going on with this. 11 grams of protein with the turkey stackums. I don't see what the difference is here. It's literally the same number, Logan. I feel like with that whole emphasis on the protein for the turkey stackums, with the 11 grams of protein being highlighted on the Lunchly side and Lunchables isn't, it feels like they want to be healthier and a better product compared to Lunchables. Like, did you forget that there was also Feastables chocolate and Prime Energy drinks in the lunch packs that you're trying to promote? It's not the healthiest thing to have in a lunch, honestly. And apparently the nutrition facts about the Lunchies was false because the community note says that on Logan Paul's post, 400 milligrams of electrolytes in the chart appear incorrect. The 12-ounce strawberry banana prime of the Fiesta Nachos and the 12-ounce ice pop prime of the Turkey Stackums both have 500 milligrams of potassium, not 400 milligrams. That does not even include electrolytes. And then there's a bunch of links to the other products that are not included with the Lunchly promotion. This makes me think about how these big influencers or whoever's behind the whole idea of creating these unhealthy foods and say, hey, guess how much nutrition facts are on this unhealthy food compared to our competitors? You think with all of these warnings from the nutrition specialists or doctors that know what's decent for a child to have, or anyone for that matter to have a Lunchables would not be a suitable lunch all the time. Not to mention the accusations from Lunchables of putting lead in their own damn product that can harm a child's development and cause kidney damage, among other issues. And don't get me started on the whole industrialization of the Feastables chocolate that Dogpack 404 was trying to expose Mr. Beast for. The point being is that this is not gonna go good because not only is the food probably going to taste like a shit ton of plastic and no one is going to believe the BS nutrition facts, this is all given prior to the situations with these creators at hand. With the accusations that Mr. Beast is facing with workplace toxicity and abuse and defending predators in his own working circle, and Logan Paul with the crypto scam drama that resurfaced now after he tried to sue CoffeeZilla more than one time. The only decent one here is probably KSI, and the worst thing he's done was just say a couple of slurs. Like, what drama has he been in this year? Even if this food does taste good, the face of the brand is going to be a YouTube king accused of crimes and a dumb blonde boy YouTuber who has the fragile ego of a damn wine glass. But if you do like these kinds of snacks and want to give it a try, go ahead. I can't stop you, but know that these two psychopaths are affiliated with this collaboration of a snack chain, and if you don't know about it, then maybe the mainstream media needs to do a better job with covering the controversies with internet celebrities. I can smell a pay raise for any journalist that covers it, and not if they're gonna be paid off by Mr. Beast or Logan Paul to say good things about their product and not the bad things that everyone is calling them out for. But we're not going to talk about that, are we, CNN? Anyways, moving on, one of the bigger YouTubers in the industry, his name is Dan TDM. I think he's in the gaming YouTube community, and I believe he's a friend of Jacksepticeye, if I remember. He made a tweet calling out the whole commercialization of the biggest YouTubers in the industry. He says, "What happened to YouTubers, man? I cannot say anything anymore. Is the selling stuff for the sake of making money simple? How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better." Dan TDM spits facts here. He's saying these bigger YouTubers don't care about their fans of any age and what skills that they can bring to everyone in that community and, quite frankly, the world, because, you know, they're millionaires and everything. Multi-millionaires for that matter. The only thing they care about at the moment is selling anything to their brain-rotted young kid audience that likes the skibidi toilet and the chicken nugget man. They don't even know the whole point of these lunchy lunches and how they're gonna affect them in the long term because, like I said before, lead poisoning among other things. But then Logan Paul, being one of the most butthurt people, he replied to Dan TDM. He says, "I'll tell you what happened to YouTubers. We spent our lives creating content and building our brands. Now we want to build businesses. You don't say anything when Lunchables faces bans for allegedly containing lead, but when we create a better version, you're upset? Then don't eat it." All of these lunchy things are coming from a factory, and a good portion of the people say that Prime Energy and Feastables chocolate isn't really that good. So I don't know why they're defending their own product that hasn't improved with criticism throughout the long run. And here's the kicker too. There's a community note on Logan Paul's reply, and it's saying Prime Hydration LLC was filed against that for including lead on 3 separate occasions, with the third being on March 24th, 2024. Commenting on Lunchables' lead findings while including a drink also known to have lead inside a meal pack is very hypocritical. And of course, Logan Paul privated the replies here because he knows he's going to get shitted on completely for this. I would have expected someone with a fragile ego like Logan Paul to defend selling some junk food to little kids that believe it's genuinely healthy for them compared to the Lunchables, but it seems like Mr. Beast is getting on the defense too. This is a reply he made to one of the Drama Alert tweets talking about the criticisms of Lunchy, and he says, "Lunchables sell hundreds of millions of units and countless people eat it. Our goal is to give people a better for you alternative to it. Our turkey meal, for an example, is 80 less calories, 60% less sugar, more electrolytes." Oh yeah, like we need a whole lot of that in our system. "We use real cheese, they use cheese product. They can't call it cheese, higher meat quality, etc. Obviously, eating fresh chicken and broccoli is healthier, but if someone is going to eat a pre-made meal like this, which millions of people do through Lunchables, then I think giving them a higher quality version at roughly the same price is a net good in my opinion, and why we launched Lunchly. I don't understand why they're still using the excuse of it's a higher quality and a healthier version of Lunchables when it's the same process for their Prime drinks and Feastables chocolate. It all comes straight out of a factory. And this is also going to be the same food product that, in comparison to its competitor, it has lead in its own product. If they're going to use this process that Lunchables has with making the food in the factory, then they can be at risk for putting lead in their own food themselves. Lunchly, I mean. Even if they did have all of the safety procedures to make the food and not have lead in it, the fact of the matter is they're just doing it to make a shit ton of money while not really giving a fuck about how this product is gonna affect the customer's health and the children's health too. Processed meat is unhealthy, by the way. And when Mr. Beast is saying, give them a pre-made meal at a higher quality, I just think of it as processed meat and Prime drinks and chocolate all in one setting to give these kids like 1,000 calories for lunch, and that's not even to think about the other calories that they had for breakfast or what other calories that they're gonna have for supper. My point is that they don't care how this product is gonna affect their customers or the children, just as long as Mr. Beast and Logan Paul and KSI are all gonna make money off of it. And that's why this is getting so much hate. It's like they don't want to make content anymore. They just want to make business and make money. That's how Logan Paul would describe it. Sounds like they're selling out to me. And that's what commercialism does to you. Fake it until you make it. Just like how fake this Lunchy product is gonna be. They can say how much nutrition facts are on there. It's still a factory-made product being sold to little kids that are so naive. And as long as the parents keep buying them out, the big three are gonna keep making lots and lots of money at the expense of a child's development if they get lead poisoning or any type of early stage diabetes or something from this damn lunch product. That's what really infuriates me, and they're gonna get away with this too. They control the YouTube industry. But don't let this distract you that they're gonna keep doing these deplorable things with Mr. Beast's allegations of defending pedos and the toxic workplace environment, and Logan Paul scamming his fans and suing anyone that tries to call him out with proof. I would say the same thing for KSI, but it seems like the worst thing he's done was say some slurs. I mean, yeah, saying slurs are pretty bad, but it's not in comparison to what Logan Paul and Mr. Beast have done or what they're being accused of. Everyone's gonna forget this Lunchly thing eventually, but we ain't gonna forget the deplorable things that Mr. Beast and Logan Paul have done, and if it ruins their career, they'll only have themselves to blame. That's all I gotta say for the most part, and yeah, I guess I was a little more truthful on this. If you did enjoy my take, like the video, subscribe with the bell on, and comment your thoughts. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.